Welcome to the Glass Bowl in Toledo, Ohio, home to the Toledo Rockets. A full house is in store, and so too a terrific matchup in this one. As we wind our way toward the end of another college football season, one of the grand traditions is paying tribute. The Rockets will kick it away to start us off. And he takes this from inside the 5. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. So the Western Michigan Broncos offense will have plenty of work to do after that return was bottled up. And when you have a quarterback like this guy, the entire offense feeds off of him, David.
Oh, everybody feeds off of his energy, and the whole playbook's open because you can trust on him. He's dependable, Palmer.
He's also one of those guys, if he gets in a good rhythm, watch out. This dude starts firing strikes.
He hurls one deep down the left side. He's got it inside the 25. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Broncos! You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game and get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. The Rockets offense will try to get something started with their first possession. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make...
Trying to buy a little time, and he cannot, but he does get it back closer to the line of scrimmage. It has been said that the other team's quarterback must go down, and he must go down hard, and he did.
And often is good, too. The most you can get to him, but great job by the defense, rushing the quarterback, understanding pass, and getting the big fella on the ground.
Well, after not getting a thing done on first down, it's 2nd and long from the 24. From the gun, the running back has it. Finds a little space. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy on the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. Johnson looking to throw. Tosses it incomplete. Couldn't connect on that last play. Now 2nd and 10 from the 42. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a 3rd down stop. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. The Rockets line up to punt it away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Guys, we're about to get another look at this Western Michigan offense. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well, Palmer. They executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. And I'd love to see that here on the next drive, too. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working, and you seem to have this defense on their heels.
If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. A strike downfield. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. The Broncos come to the line with a new set of downs. This time they'll go to the running game. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Running back searching for a hole. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Now the play fake. Pressure coming. And they got him for the sack.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
And the Broncos will line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Gets his first one of the day away. Might be a little stiff. They only used him twice in that loss a week ago. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Guys, let's see what Toledo can get done on offense this time. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, it's not something you want to say very often. You don't want the punter.
Off he goes. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to stop this guy. They better rally to the football and get multiple hats because he is not easy to bring down.
And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. Johnson wants to throw it. He's right on target. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. Looking to throw for it. Got his man on the right. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Fires to the big fella. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. He'll just keep slinging it. That pass is incomplete. After the incompletion on 2nd down, it's 3rd and inches. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. And the Rockets will keep this drive going. Inside the 15, 1st and 10 from the 14. They'll give it to him again. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Now they'll try the right side. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. 9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Steps away to find some room. And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Western Michigan is on top. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the 2nd. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Texas A&M is down, but they are not out of it. Not there at Kyle Field. One of the more special places to watch a game in all of college football. They're trailing by 10 to Vanderbilt. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. The Western Michigan offense ready to go back to work. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. Wide receiver now comes in motion. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. Now facing a 3rd and long. Back to pass, it's Lowry. Fires to the tight end. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. The Broncos will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll call for the fair catch here. The Rockets offense is back on the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. And generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. The throw. He's got it. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. The Rockets will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and look for room. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stops. On 1st down, here comes this offense. They're looking for an advantage in the running game to the right. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. The option look. Just a 1-yard gain leaves them with 3rd and 9. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Back open in the middle. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. And the Broncos will send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Fair catch called for and made around the 20-yard line. Toledo has the ball. Here comes the offense. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up and create some explosive plays. The passing game is obviously the easiest way. Jesse, put more speed on the field, find those guys down the field.
And you know they're frustrated, too, because they felt like there were some matchups they could take advantage of to get some points on the board early. In this one, they just haven't been able to connect on those opportunities. But I like David's idea. Maybe move some guys around and see if you can create some better one-on-one matchups.
At the 40, there he goes. Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks with a first down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun.
And offenses want to continue to feature the run. They want balance. Even if it's not super successful, you can take it little bit at a time just to keep that defense honest.
And that's just a flat misfire, not even close to his receiver. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Feeling some heat. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. And the Rockets are on the move. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we have ourselves a ball game, and they have a chance to take the lead here before the half. Johnson looking to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Short completion last play. Let's see if they throw it again. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Keeps it and gets past the chains. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. He's going to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Crosby. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. The Rockets will snap it on 1st and 10. trying to cap this drive with the pass. Zings it complete to the right. And it's loose. Oh, it looks as if the defense got it.
The offense really needed some points to dig themselves out of this hole right before the half. What did they do? They turned it over. The worst thing they could do, now they dug themselves an even bigger hole.
Western Michigan has it back as they send the offense onto the field. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David, it's sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also momentum is hard to create and sometimes hard to stop. You have it, so Jesse, don't do anything stupid to create some momentum for the other side.
I think a lot of this comes down to your quarterback and whether or not he's making good decisions in this game. If yes, be aggressive. If not, let's just take the lead into halftime and get ready for the second half.
Just feeds the running back. Brought down at the 27. It's a 5-yard pickup on the play. Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. They think they can create space here with a run to the right. They'll immediately call timeout.
And that looked like an easy decision for the quarterback. Hand it off, give him the ball, let him get 5+ yards. Nice decision. Nice job by the running back getting the yardage.
It's caught downfield. The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half. They've gotten this drive going, a couple of first downs already. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. Dropping back, it's Lowry. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down. Looking to move it through the air. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Oh, he wants it all. Makes the grab at the 10. They finally make the stop. That's going to make those halftime stats look a little bit nicer as we head to the break. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A spirited environment there in Toledo. And there is no better place to start this halftime than by reviewing how this wideout has been a one-man wrecking crew. The kid's been everywhere. And I love how he's willing to go across the middle, but that he also has the jets to burn these DBs on the deep ball. If this defense wants to actually come back in this one, they better hide his cleats. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the glass bowl.
Looks as if we're set to crank it up here in the 2nd half. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. He'll do it himself. Finding more yards with the spin move. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. And the Rockets come to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, this is one of the fastest quarterbacks in college football, and that's why the option's a good idea. Because if he can get out in space and he has a chance to get downfield, he is really difficult to tackle, and he's very difficult to catch, as you saw in that last play, getting a 1st down.
And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. And now on 1st down after converting with the run. The quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Short gain on the play before he slides. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. The pull and throw off the RPO. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground covered to pick up the 1st. Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. The Rockets pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide out in motion. Little touch pass to the receiver. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes a stop. Offense gets set for second down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. They're looking at a third down and short from the 33. Johnson wants to throw it. He finds his man. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. And the Rockets come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll go back to the ground. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Keep it on the ground. They pull him down after a 4-yard gain down to the 24. They've got a ways to go on third down from the 24 as this defense tries to force him into a field goal try. Forced out of the pocket. He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big first down. The Rockets have pushed it inside the 20. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line. No farther than that, no gain on the play. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. Looking to buy time. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. They'll use the running game on first and goal. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Just 3 points on 3 previous red zone trips. The idea is to punch it in this time. Touchdown, Rockets! And that one will give them the lead.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing in the lead, because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in the game.
And the extra point gives them a 3-point lead at 10-7. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. Texas A&M is on top right now, but kind of fittingly for the First Lady of Aggie Land, Reveille, this has been a dogfight today. They're up by 10 over Vanderbilt.
They'll give it on the counter.
We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking for a man. It's Lowry. Throws for the tight end. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. Wants to go up top. Going to try to pop one on the screen. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll leave it with him. And he'll pick up the first down after a tough run there. The Broncos are flying down the field. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Toledo has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. Here comes the option. And maybe a wise move not to even try the pitch as he's knocked down in the backfield. They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. And he's dragged down.
And I love this because you got second and really, really long. And what's the idea of the offensive coordinator? Get third and manageable. Nice job getting the run, not only a positive run, shoot, you almost got the first down. Now you're set up for good success on third down.
It's a one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on fourth down. They'll try it on the ground. Runs through a tackle. And he'll go down, but he delivered the business end of his stiff arm to that defender on the way. Wants to throw on first down. Got it on the outside. It's Boone. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Picked up some yardage with that completion. Now second down. They'll go to the ground. They work that running game down to the 34. Let's give him 3 on the carry. Get the field goal from here. It's a 51-yarder. Get a few on third down, and life is much better. Coming after him. He'll just throw it away, and it'll be fourth down. And they are coming out for what will be a huge field goal attempt. Splits the uprights. It's good. All tied up here in the fourth quarter.
And that's why this kid is so automatic. Set him up anywhere on the field, and he puts it right down the pipe.
Here comes the kickoff as we are all tied up in the fourth quarter. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Guys, let's see what Toledo can get done on offense this time. It's a draw. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch the momentum of the game.
Yeah, Reese, for this offense, just feels like they just haven't been as physical. And for this offensive coordinator, David, he's having to go deep into the playbook just to try to generate a first down.
Well, and the good thing is there's not a ton of game pressure because the other side's not scoring either. But if you can find that one thing get that one positive play, and then maybe you get those juices going and something can start to build.
Whole lot easier after that penalty. It's 3rd and 2. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Tight end finds a soft spot. And the catch was one thing, and the run even better. A big pickup on that one. And the Rockets will snap it on 1st and 10. The run from the shotgun. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Johnson looking to throw. Dances away from the heat. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. This could be the biggest play of the game so far. 3rd down and 2. They'll try to get it through the air. Quickly to the tight end. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-game land. Solid punt headed toward the sideline, trying to make it tough to return. Guys, we're about to get another look at this Western Michigan offense. And in a low-scoring game like this one, David, every possession is magnified.
And I think more than anything, it just gets frustrating. And you got to put that behind you. You got to see what this defense has been doing to be so successful. Caller, now use it against them.
Yeah, David, I think for a play caller, this is tough, right? It's like you have to have the perfect play on just to get a first down. In these types of games, I think you're just trying to get guys out in space, see if a dude can break a tackle. Maybe that generates an explosive play, and it breaks this trend.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. And the Broncos will bring the punt team onto the field. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And the returner is stopped. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Handoff from the gun. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. The clock has stopped as we have reached the 2-minute warning here in the ballgame. He's looking for an open man on second down. just a little off. Incomplete. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. On the run, still looking. When you've been around like this guy has, you know how valuable picking up the first down with your feet can be. He wants to throw. Steps away. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming. Johnson wants to throw it. Fires to the wideout. Working the middle. Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Leaves it with the back. And a good solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. Give him 88 yards on the ground, and he came into this game leading the nation in rushing. Sticks it in his belly. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short drive. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. They'll try to power their way ahead. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster. Smashes it between the uprights. Big celebration, and understandably so, guys, but there is still time on the clock.
You got to give this guy so much credit, man. It is so hard in practice to simulate the pressure that he just faced. Late in the game, seconds left on the clock, you have an opportunity to kick a field goal to put your team up late in the game, and he absolutely drilled it. What a moment for that young man.
He'll take a knee. It's a touchback save every second he can as they try to put together this final drive. Trying to start the drive with a pass. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. He's trying to get them set quickly. They have to get the ball into field goal range. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Catch in the middle. It's Marshall. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. He'll spike the ball to try to save every precious second he can. Got to move quickly here. They need to get it to field goal range. Looking to pass. It's Lowry. Throws to the wideout. That is just a sideline clinic. Throw, catch, toe drag, everything you want. Comes out throwing on 1st down.
And that's a 1st down for the offense.
Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. After misfiring, it's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Unload, convert here. That type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Going up top. Catch and stride inside the 15. And they fight him to the bitter end, all the way down to putting some more numbers in the stat column, but they'll come up a little short as time expires. 3 consecutive L's, a hat trick of losses, and as a result, you can take their hat out of the ring for most of their goals.
Yep, most of their goals are done. And listen, I don't know what they do really well. This is bad. 3 losses in a row. It's not good. They got to figure something out, but it's a long season still. There's still a lot of room to find some positive, Jesse. Maybe throughout the way, there's going to be something happens that's positive.
So you're saying there's a chance. I like it. Always positive. Glass half full, David. Listen, I don't think they can fix everything in one week. I think this team needs to go back to the drawing board. They need to focus on one specific area of their football team to try to improve on and get this thing going.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.